Okay. Hey guys, Jump here, and welcome back to a bonus video of Super Mario Galaxy. Last time we did the final boss, and Austin did some showed some extra stuff, and this time I'm gonna show off the library. Yeah, and we're gonna be reading a story, and I'm gonna read it. So enjoy. Oh, what? There's no point for me to read that. Chapter 1. Nah, I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm not gonna read the chapter title but I'll read this. Our story begins a very, very long time ago with a young girl. One day, the girl spotted a rusted starship holding a small star child. Oh, what's your name? Are you lost? The girl asked the star child. I'm Luma, and I'm waiting for my mama. She's coming for me on a comet, said the star child, who had been waiting day and night. Don't worry, I'll wait with you, the little girl promised Luma. After nightfall, the girl borrowed her father's telescope and peered into the night sky. Wait, not night sky, just the sky. She looked and looked, but she saw nothing. Hours turned into days, then years, but still, sky evolved nothing. Finally, the little girl sighed and said to Luma, "If we stay here looking much longer, I'll be an old lady soon." But then she had an idea. Why don't we go out there and find your mother ourselves? The girl and the Luma fixed the spaceship, and then the two sailed into the starry sky. And this is how the search for the Anstu motto began. Really? Yeah. Yes, you guys can see why I don't really read out loud. Chapter 2, Story Bits. Days passed, no sign of the comet or even a single planet. Instead, asteroids expanded for as far as the eye could see. If I had known it was going to take this long, I would have packed more jams, said the little girl above the rumble of her belly. Before they left, she had to pack all of the instruments. I have my one problem. I can't pronounce words the correct way. Telescope, butterflies, net, stuffed bunny, bread, milk, jam, and tea, but I forgot to bring water. At this, Luma burst into gallons of laughter, and then the girl began to join. As long as I have story bits, I'll be fine, said Luma. What? Want some? Said the wait, no, that's not said. The little girl couldn't stay mad after hearing this. Luma continued to laugh, and the girl couldn't help but join in. All right, maybe a nibble. Leaning far out of the ship, the pair began to collect star bits with the girl's net. They almost fell out a few times, but they kept on collecting. Star bits taste like honey. It's weird, but well. Chapter 3, the comet. The camera seems to slightly out of focus. The beam of light eyes through the ship's window, thinking it was the morning sun. The girl peered through the window and only to find a turquoise blue comet aiming at her. The little girl shocked the sleeping Luma and shouted excitedly, "We have to get to that comet." The pair decided on the comet and descended on the comet. I think that's what it said. On the comet, and found that it was made of ice. They looked high and low, but Luma's mother was nowhere to be found. That's my problem again. The little girl sat down with a flop and totally unable to take another step. Look. Preparing down at the icy ground where Luma was pointing, the girl suddenly noticed craters of starbeds cracked in the ice. Pretty good, huh? Finding starbeds is my specialty, said Luma, beaming. There's ice here, but it's so warm, I'll bet there's no water here, too. The two decided to stay on the comet for a while, riding the... I'm just waiting for this thing to focus. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna read it for the TV now. I was waiting for the camera the whole time, but oh well. The turquoise comet with the... Oh, yeah, now you guys can't even read that. Hold on. Okay, there we go. You can read it a bit better. Under the comet, the pair continued to search for Luma's mother. But, okay, the reason I'm waiting for the camera is just so everything stays in focus. And I did my hand like that, just try to get it in focus. One night, the girl dreamed about her own mother. "Where are you going?" she asked. Her mother replied back. Without turning, her mother replied, "Don't read discouraged. I'm not going anywhere. I'm always watching over you. Like the sun in the day and the night, the moon in the night." That rhymed, actually, I think. A wave of sadness washed over the girl. What about when it rains and I can't see the sun or the moon? Her mother thought for a moment and before she responded, "I will turn into a star in the clouds and wait for your tears to dry." Need to kind of rest my voice a bit from just talking. When she awoke, the girl's face was damp with tears. You have starbits in your eyes," said Luma to the girl. Okay, I find that kind of funny. Wiping her face, the girl replied, "These are tears, not starbits. I'm crying because I'll never see my mother again." At this, Luma began to cry. Too, mama, oh mama, wah. The pair traveled through the starry ski eyes and through the never mind. Many other comets. Not one of them had Luma's mother. Luma was disappointed. Now, Luma, the rain clouds won't go away if you keep crying," the girl said, giving Luma a squeeze. "I'll give you a present if you stop. The girl closed her eyes and said gently, "I'll take care of you." With these words, she felt a small spark in her heart. Okay, well, more than about halfway through. The kitchen will go here. The library will go over there. The girl said busily to herself, "We'll put the gate here." Ever since the girl took Luma under her care, she's been bustling about at Pharaoh's place. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it to make a happy home. It turned out that Starbits wasn't the only thing buried in the ice. There were tools and furniture unlike any they had ever since, and the girl used them to build a home. And that's a long hallway. Looking at the complete house, Luma remarked, "Don't you think it's awfully big for just the two of us? With a library, a bedroom, a kitchen, a fountain, and a gate, it was clearly spaceless, but it still sometimes seemed to be missing. If only my father, brother, and mother were here," the girl said, wishfully. Indeed, the house was too large for the two of the small room size. That night, naturally, her favorite stuffed stuffed bunny close to her. The girl fell asleep in the spaceship. Doesn't even look like a spaceship there. Wow, I think that was the shortest chapter out of all of them. Then one day, while the girl sat sipping tea, a tiny orchid-colored planet appeared on the horizon. From the planet, another Luma of the same color emerged. "Do you know each other?" the girl asked. The two Lumas cheerfully displayed the girl's excitement. They seemed easily. The two Lumas nearly drew closer nor back away from each other. Instead, they just started then one Luma broke silence. "My mama." Once the cornered Luma protested back to "My mama, my mama, my mama, my mama." Okay. The two Lumas began to dance around the girl. Fortunately, and nearly showed any sign of stopping. The girl was too charmed by this adorable scene that she couldn't help but laugh, and that's when something very strange happened. Suddenly, more Lumas began to pop from the cooler planet. They were different colors, but they all shouted the same thing: "My mama, my mama." The sight of all the shouting Lumas only made the girl laugh harder. "What am I going to do with all these children?" The Lumas just stared blankly as she bowled over laughing. "I guess we'll have to name each and every one of you." Tomorrow, once she had finished naming them all, she would begin moving all the Lumas into the new house. Okay, I think this is the second to last chapter. After seeing the 100th comet and a sudden thrill popped into the girl's head. "I wonder if my home planet is still as blue as it was." That's when she remembered her father's telescope. Peeking into the telescope, a tiny blue dot floated into sight. It was smaller than I was just about to laugh though for some reason. it was smaller than a starbed. How strange! It's so far away, but it feels so close. Okay, it's starting to do that thing again. She twists the knob of the telescope, and the blue dot grew until she could make out the grassy hill dotted with flowers, and seemed very familiar to her. Zooming even closer, the hill came into view. So it's just that the camera keeps auto-focusing and unfocusing. I used to go stargazing there when I lived on my home planet. She remembered rubbing the sleep out of her eyes as she followed her father up that hill to look at the stars. She remembered how she and her brother would sled down that hill. She remembered having picnics with her mother on that hill on the bright and windy days. And by the way, that music's supposed to stop on purpose. No, it wasn't supposed to. And the music changes only for a temporary amount of time. I wanted to go home. I wanted to go home right now. The girl burst into tears, and the Lumas didn't know what to do. I wanted to go home. I wanted to go home by the hill. I wanted to see my mother. The girl was shouting out. Her face went as wet with tears. But I know she is not there. I knew all along that she wasn't out there in the sky because she's sleeping under the tree on the hill. The girl's cries echoed through the stars, and the hush fell all over the area. Okay, I guess this wasn't the last chapter. Though usually quite cheerfully, one day the girl began sad again. Luma drew close and tried to comfort her. Mama, you still have me. And don't be sad about your mama, because she's part of you. That means she's always close by. Like me, I love starbits because they remind me of my mama. No, the girl said, unable to stop the tears. It's kind of doing that thing again. A lonely look, freaky face across Luma's face, but it was soon replaced by a wide grin. I have an idea. I will transform into a comet and a soaring comet that can carry you all on this journey. With that, Luma traveling bands of wild, soaring high into the sky, and just as quickly it started to plummet back down. Kaboom! Kaboom! So it had to do it. The ground shook, and a bright light poured out of the crater that the Luma had created. The bands of light twisted together from the comet tail, and the Luma emerged reborn as a comet. The girl could scarcely believe her eyes, but how, she kept asking. Our destiny as Lumas is to transform into different things, said a red Luma who had suddenly appeared. Stars, comets, planets, we have become all of these things. When I grow up, I want to become a star that makes someone special smile, said a green Luma. A blue Luma climbed in. That Luma turned into a real cutie of a comet. It didn't hear. All of the Lumas together said, "No more crying, Mama." "Thank you," said the girl in the whispers, and she pulled the Lumas close and hugged them. From that day on, starbits no longer fell from the girl's eyes. I think it means tears, but I see what they're saying. The comet set forward for the girl's home planet at its long tail blazing probably behind it. Okay, yeah, this is the final chapter. I was thinking there was 8, but it was 9. With its many lumas and telescopes, the comet was quite a sight to behold. The girl and the lumas were proud to call it home. At a welcoming party for a new luma, the girl agreed to everyone in the kitchen and said in a louder voice than usual, "Alright everyone, let's make a cake. A cake sprinkled with starbits, then it will be a star cake." Luma was excited. We began to gather the ingredients. As she watched the Lumas get go about, the girl smiled and thought to herself, "This is my family now, and I will stay with them until they're ready to leave the nest. And when they do, I'll see them off with a smile. Because that's what makes a mother happiness." Yes, okay. That night, when the girl lay down to sleep, a sort of light emerged her and reminded her of the blue planet Ned she once called home. But it would be nice to return home once every 100 years to nap in my favorite sleeping nook. The comet carried the Lumas, and the girl continues on its journey to this very day, with more family members in tow than it can be continued. It's said that the comet visits the girl's home planet every 100 years. Its proud while tail grow gathering in the sky. The end. That was a lot of reading there. My story is finished. What that kind of was kind of a little backstory for Rosalina, as what I believe it is. Anyway, here's the library. You have these little 2 stools, these little cushions here, nice fireplace, and some books around. And also, if you want to reread the story, you just go to the book and you can select a chapter. There, as you can see, all the chapters. So you can basically reread the story every time, and you need to beat the final boss for the first time, I believe, to get the full story. So that is the library, and that's actually all of Super Mario Galaxy here. And I'll see you guys next time when Sonic Adventure. My Sonic Adventure LP comes around, and some more Minecraft videos and stuff, and maybe GTA videos. So yeah, it's been a fun run doing this game. And I might come back years later and do the game with better quality and maybe as Super Luigi, so we can finish this file 100%, true 100%. Well, see you all next time when the Sonic Adventure comes around. And I promise it is going to happen this time, because I'm not going to start another LP right away. I promise 100% that Sonic Adventure is coming next. And got Luigi here. But so, anyway, see you on next time.